Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be talking about 5 self-tanners that I have just been loving currently. I like to do these every once in a while because I just like to keep you guys updated on the stuff that I've been trying and what I've been using like crazy and just loving. So that's what today's gonna be. This is gonna be body self-tanners. I have a face self-tanners version of this coming in the very near future, so stay tuned for that. But I'm just gonna let you in on 5 self-tanners that I just cannot live without right now. So before we get into it, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Like I said, that way you can stay tuned for when the face self-tan version comes out, and you get 3 videos a week. So please make sure to subscribe. But if you want to see my 5 current most loved self-tanners, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay, so as usual, I'm not going in any kind of order. I just have 5 lined up here, and I'm gonna pick whatever and just let you know why I've been loving it, why it's been so great. So like I said, I picked 5. I try to keep it at 5 because I like that number, and it just keeps things simple. Like, these are the 5 that I've been using the most lately and that I'm literally already almost out of because I just can't stop using them. A lot of these are new because I try a new self-tanner literally almost every week. I'm constantly using new things. So on the weeks where I'm trying a new facial self-tanner, then I will see like what I grab for when I'm not trying a new body self-tanner, and that kind of determines like, wow, I love this stuff. Because there are a few that I got and I thought were okay, but I'm not really grabbing for. These are not that. These I grab for like crazy. Like, any chance I get where I'm not trying a new body self-tanner, I will be using one of these. At least these days. I feel like it changes all the time because I always try so many new things that I end up loving. So it changes for me, but anything that I've recommended in the past that I've been like obsessed with is still a love. I just try so many new self-tanners that I like cycle through them, you know? Anyways, so the first one that I wanted to talk to you guys about was the St. Moritz Advanced Ultra Dark Tanning Mousse, the color correcting. So this was supposed to be really, really dark, and it did give me really, really good color. Like, I was dark when I put this on. It wore really nicely throughout the week. Like, I just had such great color with this, and it was not expensive. Like, St. Moritz for tanning is not one of the more expensive brands, so I like that this is affordable and that it works really well for what it is. The only thing I don't like about it is how messy it is. Like, look at this. It is dripping. I've been cleaning it as we speak because I just don't want to get this all over my white shirt, and I'm like failing because it just keeps dripping everywhere. So that's just the one thing that I really don't like about it. Everything else though, you guys are going to fall in love with, especially if you're someone like me that loves a very, very dark self-tan, then you are going to love that. And the fact that it's not expensive just makes it that much better. So this one is a huge, huge recommendation. And then next is still new, but I feel like it's been a few months already since I've tried this, but it's practically empty. It's the Bondi Sands Self-Tanning Foam 1 Hour Express. Oh, I'm like so sad that I'm almost out of this. I want to go get another one because I really, really love this. Like, I wanted to use it the last time I was putting body self-tanner on, and I feel like there's not enough in here to get like an application for my whole body. So I was so sad about it because this looks so good. I feel like this leans a little bit more, I don't want to say it leans on the olive side, but the color guard gives you more of like an olive undertone. But the next day when you wash it off, I feel like it gives off a very, very just natural looking yet very dark self-tan, which is of course what I love and look for. I want something to look as natural as possible while giving me a ton of color. And that's exactly what this does. This, I believe, is in the 30s price range. I'm not 100% sure on pricing of these, but I will link all of them with the prices in the description box just so you guys know how much everything is. But this is amazing. I seriously cannot tell you guys how many times I've used this and how I need to go buy another one because it just It does everything that I want it to and then some. Like this also wears beautifully throughout the week, just everything. This is amazing. And then next, one of my favorites ever is the Tanologist 1 Hour Express Tan. It's the Self Tan Mousse in Extra Dark. This is on the newer side as well. I just recently tried this. I also tried the spray, like the water version of this, and that one I liked the color that it gave me, but I'm not a fan of sprays. Like I don't like how messy they are. The mousse, totally different story. Like this, I was obsessed with in every way you could possibly think of. The mousse feels good. It was so easy to apply. The color guard is great. The color that you get is amazing. Like everything about this is amazing. Like you guys, if you have not tried this, you need it. This one I think is in the 20s price range, so it's not too expensive. And so, okay, this is a 1 Hour Express. So is the Bondi Sands, and I think that's it. Both of these though, I use as all night self tanners. I don't wash them off after like 1, 2, 3 hours. I keep them on overnight and then I wash it off in the morning, just because I personally love using express self tanners as all night self tanners. I just feel like you get the most for your money that way. And I know if you're someone that's in a rush and you like need to put the self tanner on quick, these will still be good for you, but I'm just saying what these do when you keep them on overnight instead of washing them off really quickly is insane. Like I get so much color. The only thing I'll recommend with all of these is with your hands. Wash your hands within 30 minutes to an hour. Like you can determine when you see how it's looking on your hands whether you need to wash it off after 30 minutes or after an hour. But with all of these, I stick to that rule, because if you wash your hands off after that amount of time, they'll still get a lot of color, but they'll look very natural. Like if you keep your hands self tanner on all night, they're gonna look crazy. So just wanted to throw that tip in there. But yes, this you need in your life. The color that it gives you is insane. Like it looks like you just came back from a beach vacation in Greece or something. Like it is beautiful and it feels good. It lasts great throughout the week. It looks beautiful, just everything about this. And then next we have another very messy one. As you can see, this is also leaking. I feel like a lot of these companies need to work on their packaging and not making it so leaky, because this was not cheap. I think this was one of the more expensive ones. I can't remember the exact price, so don't quote me, but it definitely was not one of the more affordable products. So it sucks that it's leaking, because I feel like that's such a waste of product. Normally I don't like these kinds of products. Like I am ride or die for mousse products, but this is like a gel, like you squirt it out onto the mitt and then you rub it in. Usually I prefer, like I said, a mousse, but this was really nice. It went on so easy. I felt like putting it on was so fast, and the color that I got the next day was insane, you guys. It got me so dark, so even. It was sticky, I will say that. Like it feels pretty sticky, but it looks so amazing. It's so worth it. Like the look that you get the next day and for the rest of the week, oh my god, it's insane. It is beautiful. It's like the perfect golden brown tan. Just everything about this I cannot get enough of. The only thing I'll say with this, if you're gonna use it, make sure you wash your mitt really well afterwards. Don't like not wash your mitt and then use it again to apply the next time you're putting self tanner on, because you are gonna get very streaky if you do that. If you do just one coat with this, with a clean mitt, you're gonna get beautiful results. If you don't do that, you're not gonna be happy with it. So just wanted to mention that, but so worth it. And then the last one, my favorite self tanner of all time. The time that I'm filming this, it is my birthday, or the week before my birthday. The week going into my birthday weekend. My birthday's on the 17th, a Saturday. So I'm gonna be putting this on because this gives me color and gives me results like nothing else. First of all, the smell of this, I want this in a perfume like yesterday. It is insane. Every time I put this on, I get so many compliments like, oh my god, why do you smell so good? And I'm like, it's a self tanner. Self tanners never smell like this, but this legit smells like perfume and a really nice smell That's like my favorite part. And then the color that you get is unlike anything else. The mousse, the way that they did this, it's like a whipped cream pretty much. It feels so good and luxurious going on your skin, and just the perfect color that you get from this. This is not my darkest self-tanner, but it's just done right. It is insane. This literally looks like I was just vacationing somewhere really beautiful where the sun is really strong and I got like a natural self-tan. I feel like with this, you would never guess that I have a self-tanner on as long as I wash my hands when I'm supposed to. But it's just so perfect. It wears beautifully throughout the week. Like, everything about this is just insane to me, and I don't think I will ever stop loving this. This is hands down my favorite self-tanner ever. This is not cheap. This is in the 40s or 50s, I believe. So it's definitely on the more expensive side, but I have to say, if there's one self-tanner that I would recommend to you guys if you're splurging on something on the more expensive side, it's this, because I have not heard a single person say that they don't like this. Hands down my favorite, hands down the best of the best. I just can't get enough. So that is all 5 self-tanners. I feel like if you guys try any of these 5, you are really not gonna be disappointed, because all of them are amazing. All of them are on the newer side that I've tried, and they're just ones that I literally have not been able to stop grabbing for since I've tried them. So I just wanted to keep you guys updated on what I've been loving and why I've been loving it. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed, but comment and let me know your thoughts on these 5. Let me know what other ones you guys want to see me review, because I always need new suggestions of what to try out. So just let me know. Give this a big thumbs up and please subscribe, but stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.